Friday, the 17th of January. The U.S. market is bouncing around in a narrow range overnight around 60.10. I'm going to move to look at this BMY chart though today and refer to that video I put out yesterday. I mentioned that we're looking at an octave of the 432A tuning ruled by Saturn. And what we're doing with that is I gave you a clue to what I was using. So I was referring to one octave down from the 432 as the base, which is 216. So I've got this octave calculator, which I had made for the Gann Science book. And it's got a bunch of different important octave calculations in price and time in here. So this is the 3 descending octaves tab. So I plug in here in the yellow input box. I put the 432 and you can see the do 1 octave down is at 216. The next octave down on the do is 108. And then the 54 is the next do down from there. Anybody who's studied any of this stuff knows that this is a very important number sequence. There are a lot of ties in the esoteric philosophies that use and talk about this number, so it's not hard to find where this number comes from, and it's an important number in the scheme of everything. So we're looking at this area around the 54 because we're trading above and below the 54 area, which is right here on this chart. So what we want to do then is figure out where we are in this scope of this, and that important high came in right here around 81 and change. I think it was 81.44. So 81.44. So if you look at the chart here, at 81 comes in on the SO note. And that was an important high. So we're going to just take that and make that the DO note. So 81, 81.44, close enough for what we're doing. So then you can see that 81 area is where I had that line. And then one octave down from there is basically 40 and a half. So you can see the octaves down were 40 and a half, and the next octave down was 20.25. So that's where we are. This whole area of this chart was trading between the 81 and the 40 area, and that's the area that held down here. So you can see we had the triple bottom around that 40 area, that 40 and a half. So that was a key area. So that whole period of that bear move was trading between that octave of 81 down to 40 and a half. So looking at your price structure, all I had done was take the points of that octave and lay them on the chart here, so you can see how the market reacted at these different levels. So if you're looking at how to get to that reference point, you just work this off major highs and lows. You could stick with these static numbers. You could also use the actual numbers generated by the market itself, like over here the actual low was 40.06 and not 40 and a half. So yeah, we were off by like 47 cents or whatever, but overall, I mean, we're right there. But that's one way to use the static important number sets and apply them to the chart in price. You can also use the numbers the market generates itself, and then You can also do the same thing for time. So maybe I'll come back and do another example showing some of that converted to time counts.